Welcome back, everybody, to the Minnesota Vikings franchise here in Madden NFL 20. You guys missed the last one. Well, we won the freaking Super Bowl against the New York Jets, believe it or not. Yes, the New York Jets. We just had our draft for year number 4, and we are now heading into the preseason for our year number 4. And there is a quick look at the roster for the Minnesota Vikings as it stands this season. Dalvin Cook up to an 88. Kendall Kilmer, a superstar, yes, a superstar dev trait fullback that we drafted this year, is the starter over Michael Burton. We also drafted William Tanner, a 22-year-old, 71 overall slot type of receiver out of San Diego State. He's not getting the nod, even cracking the starting lineup right now. He will have hidden dev trait that we've got to figure out. Eventually, hopefully he gets that in preseason. I think you can get 500 snaps in preseason, but he's going to be a pretty good project type of player. I'm confident in that. You guys can see the defense as it stands right now. Kairos Tonga, Jordan Williams up to a 77 and 76 respectively. Anthony Barr, Dylan Moses to an 84. Hassan Reddick is still here. Von Miller's an 88. It's a good team, man. It's a really, really good team. We got David Long here at a 76. He's just a depth type of cornerback. Demetrius Parker taking over at free safety as a 74. Taylor Rapp is the up-and-comer when we know Harrison Smith is eventually going to leave us. And that day is going to come sooner than later. I believe it. He's going to be like 35 years old after the end of this season. So I think he's going to regress a little bit, and it would be time to move on. As you guys could see, we ended up signing Ian Book out of Notre Dame and DJ Chark to just round out some of the depth in our positions as far as quarterback goes and wide receivers. Looking at some of the statistics here at the end of preseason, we've got John Ross is having a really good season. 9 receptions, 137. Lynn Bowden actually was performing very well. DJ Chark got into some action, which was nice to see. As far as our offensive line goes, we only gave up 2 sacks all preseason. And Elijah Sitton, he played 207 downs, and he didn't allow a single sack. So our first round draft pick, right tackle, is really pro ready, and I'm really excited to see what he's going to do as far as helping out this offense and protecting JT Peppers, which has for the most part been better than it was with Kirk Cousins. The guy did not have an offensive line to speak of. But here's Elijah Sitton and William Tanner, so both of our rookies getting a little bit of an upgrade boost, and we've got Elijah Sitton here going up to a 77 overall. I'd say, like, you know what? He's got actually 200 and some odd downs that he played out of the 500. And William Tanner actually didn't get any. If you saw that little quick snippet, he did not get any downs played, which sucks because I was really hoping that, eventually he would end up revealing that hidden dev trait because we need to figure it out. We need to figure out what he's going to be. He's got that superstar X factor or he's just a star. I want to know. All right, let's get into some gameplay here. Week number 1 of year number 4 is underway as we are hosting the Carolina Panthers in this episode, guys. We have about an 18-minute upload, and as we see, Rakeem Boyd is going to take this all the way to the 29-yard line. Apparently, that's not good enough for Mike Zimmer, and apparently he wants a little more. I hate that. I hope they can figure that out in like Madden 22, maybe, because Madden 21, I believe, has the same stupid, ignorant animation. Here's JT Peppers on 2nd and inches. He's going to pick up the first down. It takes a little bit of an awkward tackle, a little bit of an awkward hit. 3rd and 8 situation as we're up to the 31-yard line. Peppers a 5-step drop, and he's going to end up taking off up the middle, and he slides down at the 20 for the first down. We got to get a touchdown here. We got to open up our first game after a Super Bowl championship with a touchdown, but Adam Thielen is going to get dropped at the 2-yard line. That possession catch comes back to haunt us here as he's going to get to the 2 instead of a touchdown. If you catch on the run, that was an easy score. But here's an incomplete pass at the 2-yard line, and we're going to try to throw this thing in, and Peppers is going to get sacked by Bo Scarlett. We're going to have to settle for a field goal to open up the scoring in this game. Cam Newton is still here. He's about an 80-plus overall quarterback still, so he's still hanging in there. Still hanging in there with Carolina. Kind of surprising because he has not been good this season with New England. I think at the time of the recording this video, he's got 5 touchdowns and 10 picks. Yeah, you know, a lot of pressure there. You got to be a little bit better. 1st and 10 situation, and Trey Dean with Chris Harris Jr. is going to hook up here for the tackle for a loss. It's 2nd and 12. Cam Newton at the 31-yard line. Drop back, fires out to his tight end. They're going to get another 1st down, and Cam Newton's already 4 for 4 so far on the game. We got pressure coming on the right side, and it is too much for Cam Newton. He's going to go down. That's Danielle Hunter with the sack. Going to push him all the way to the 26-yard line. They will get 4 on the next play. Here's at the 22-yard line, and Cam Newton's scanning the field, moving around the pocket, but he's going to get dropped again. This time again by Danielle Hunter. 2 sacks already in the 1st quarter. My goodness, Danielle Hunter coming out to ball tonight. 3-3 game here. JT Peppers finds Adam Thielen, but he's going to drop the football. On 3rd and 1, that looked like an easy completion. He was wide open. He just got the big hit and dropped it. 3rd and inches, and we got Cam Newton trying to take it himself on the quarterback run, but he's going to get dropped. The refs do not give him the spot. And Harrison Smith coming in there making the nice tackle. It's still 3-3 in this ball game here. 1st and 10, and Pepper's going to fire it out to Irv Smith Jr., who bounces off one tackler and gets to the 37-yard line. Peppers 6 of 9 so far in the game. 1st and 10, 37-yard line. Here's a little flip to Stephon Diggs. That's going to be good for a good chunk of yardage there. That's 9. 2nd and 1 situation. Look what we've got here. We've got 2 streakers. Peppers firing it deep. Touchdown. John Ross, the guy who had a really nice preseason, is carrying it into the regular season. He's going to be a good player for us, man. When we invested in John Ross in year 3, he was part of the Super Bowl team, as you guys know, but he didn't get a lot of playing time. Not a lot of playing time. He was behind Mecole Hardman, so Hardman and Ross, the 2 speedsters, I think that is going to be the next dynamic duo once Stephon Diggs and, you know, Thielen start asking for a little bit more money, start getting a little bit older. We've got some young guys with Hardman and Ross, going to be 2 speed demons in this offense, and he's primed to have a good season, man. He's coming into his own here in Minnesota purple. Here's a deep bomb to the right and almost completed, but Harrison Smith and Chris Harris Jr., they were the coverage, almost picked by Anthony Barrs. He got there a little bit late. 30-yard line, and the Vikings get a tackle for a loss. Chris Harris Jr. coming in with that tackle. It's his 3rd tackle on the game. Nice free agent acquisition here. Here's Dylan Moses trying to get back, but he can't get back quick enough. And just like that, Carolina now is threatening at the 3-yard line. We had him on the ropes, guys, in a 3rd and 12 situation, but it's not going to matter. T. Higgins is going to catch a touchdown here at the Cincinnati Bengal in real life. As you guys know, when we started this franchise in 2019, yeah, 2019, believe it or not, 2019, we used custom draft classes, so we obviously didn't know where these guys were going to go, right? We didn't have any idea. But T. Higgins was drafted by Carolina, and he's having himself a pretty darn good career out here. 10-10 as Minnesota can't get anything done on our possession after the Carolina touchdown, and now with 50 seconds to go, Carolina's starting to sling it here. 25-yard reception. They're in business. 16 seconds, 8-yard line. We got a flag on the play, though, but Danielle Hunter comes through with a clutch sack, and it's actually going to be a holding call on Christian McCaffrey. So Carolina out of timeouts with the penalty. It's a stoppage of play, and they'll have to kick the field goal because they don't have any timeouts. They could have, in real life, you know, I'm probably taking a snap. I'm probably taking a snap, and if nothing's there, throwing it out of bounds with back of the end zone. You probably got like 2 plays to do that. But unfortunately, they in Madden, in simulation like this, they just do stupid stuff, man. They just do stupid stuff. Christian McCaffrey going to check out of this game here. Hopefully he doesn't come back. Hopefully he doesn't come back. You know, in real life, I'm not wishing ill will on anybody. But you know, it is a video game, and we're down 13-10. And Dalvin Cook has had 4 carries. Our offense has not been very good. Defenses have reigned supreme here in week number 1. It's 13-10 and late in the 3rd quarter. What is going on here, right? 2nd and inches after a nice Rakeem Boyd run, but JT Peppers is going to go down, and Burns negates the good run by Boyd. It's going to be a 3rd and 10 situation here. Kyle Rudolph, we're just hanging on just for a little bit longer, waiting for him to get open. He does find a way to get open, find a soft spot in the field, picks up the 1st down after taking a big hit. Toss play. Here's Dalvin Cook. Busts off of the 2nd man. Misses the third. What a run by Dalvin Cook. He had no run blocking right out in front of him. So nice job by Dalvin Cook. Rakeem Boyd taking a huge hit from Luke Kuechly. We're going to call his name again, and he takes another big shot by Kuechly. Man, Rakeem Boyd has been taking a big hit on Kuechly this entire series, but Kuechly is going to pick off Peppers, and Peppers can't get him. He's going to be boxed out, and just like that, Luke Kuechly goes from the 7-yard line all the way to the end zone for a pick 6. I don't know how he managed to do that. I know that Luke Kuechly's good. I know that he's great. He was one of my favorite linebackers before he retired. He'll always be one of my favorite linebackers, but my goodness. He just picked off Peppers and took him all the way to the end zone. And he outran Thielen and Diggs. Like, how do you do that? How do you do that? Well, let's get back into gameplay here, guys. 20-10 situation. We are down by 10 points. We need a big score. But on a 3rd and 6, Mecole Hardman can't link up with JT Peppers. A little miscommunication there with quarterback and wide receiver, but look at this play after we kick a field goal to make it 20-13. What a great play on 3rd and 1. They challenged Trey Dean in a one-on-one situation. Trey Dean comes up big. He balled out on that play, man. Great situation. Great job by Trey Dean to clutch up there and cause the incompletion. But situation for JT Peppers now here in the 4th quarter. We're at the 2-yard line after an amazing punt by Carolina, and we're going to throw from the 2-yard line. Trying to catch him a little off balance here. We got 2nd and inches, and it feels like this is the way that this game has gone all night long. We constantly are in and inches situations, but Dalvin's going to pick up the first down. We're at the 15-yard line. JT Peppers trying to fire to RB, and we can't get the throw off. It's going to be a sack. 2nd and 18. Peppers going to go down again by Robert Nkendichi. Unreal. We're back to the 5-yard line. 3rd and 20 at the 5-yard line with 3 minutes to go. All timeouts. I feel like that was the right play call. If you try to throw on a 3rd and 20, you could force an interception. You could get a safety. You could take yourself out of the game. We took a chance. We ran the football. Played it safe. Now Carolina's all the way up to the 27 after a nice run by Christian McCaffrey. We get pressure. We got a nice play up our sleeves. Harrison Smith comes through with a big-time sack. 3rd and 17. We call a timeout there after that sack because we do have the 2-minute warning in our back pocket here, and it works out perfectly because now we get the stoppage with the 2-minute warning. It gives us time. It gives us time here. We need to get a block, though. We got to hope for a miss, and the kick is up, and it is good. It's right down the middle. So we find ourselves again down by 10. 1 minute, 52 seconds to go. Peppers is scanning the field. He's going to charge up the middle, slides, and the clock will continue to run. 1 minute and 30 seconds. Peppers going to fling it up deep to Thielen, who makes the one-handed catch at the 3-yard line. Gotta hustle it up, though. We need a score. 1:07 left to go in the game, guys. We need a big-time score. Thielen with the huge catch. Peppers scanning the field and pulls the defender away from Mecole Hardman, who gets the touchdown in the back of the end zone. Just like that, the Vikings are back in this thing with over a minute left to go. We got to get the onside kick, and it's not recovered yet, but Carolina does come through. They clutch up. They recover the onside kick at the 44. We've now got a 3rd and 5 situation. And that is going to do it, guys, right? That's going to do it, right? They decide to go up and kick for the field goal because time on the clock? There's time on the clock. The play clock was the difference between the play clock and the game clock. They were forced to attempt a play and attempt a field goal, and the pressure caused the miss. They missed the field goal. The Vikings have 5 seconds at their own 48 to make a play. We're going to sling it out here to John Ross to get it to the 45, and we are now hoping for a big play here. We got one-on-one scenarios all across the field. Here's a deep bomb to Stephon Diggs. Intercepted. at the 2-yard line. Carolina picks it off. And wow. Even though it's a loss, that was one heck of a game, man. That was one heck of a game. Hats off to Carolina to come into our place and upset the defending Super Bowl champions from last season. Man, oh man, we can hang our heads in that one, but you know what? You know what? We did the little things right to get into the situation that we were in at the very end of the game. Now, would I have rather not been in those situations? For sure. Definitely. We needed to pass better. We needed to protect JT a lot better than we did. Our defense played fine, I thought. We didn't really give up a whole lot of big plays. But our offense has to be a little bit better, right? Offense got to be a little bit better. I think ultimately we pulled it together. We came back to where we could manage the game a little bit and try to put ourselves into good situations, some chances, give ourselves more chances to actually make a comeback. And I feel like we did that, but it just wasn't enough. Just wasn't enough. And we go back to this play here, and, you know, he had the inside leverage there. He had the inside leverage. If we're really wanting to nitpick, hopefully JT can learn from that and throw it to the left side so it gives Stephon Diggs a little bit more of a chance there. John Ross is asking to get fed the football. He's asking to get fed the football against Miami here in our upcoming game. If we do, he gets a star dev upgrade. That's where he's going to be. So he's got that normal dev trait right now. He would go up to a star dev. That would be nice to do. But, you know, 200, I think it was like 200 plus yards. It's hard to do, man. 2 touchdowns, hard to do for a wide receiver. Especially, I mean, even in real life, right? That's really hard. Especially even in this game, it's hard to do. Unless you're just force-feeding slants all day long. But we ended up getting another loss against the New York Jets. So a Super Bowl rematch. We ended up 0-2 on the season. And just look at this. We simulate the game, and John Ross gets the star dev upgrade. So we beat the Miami Dolphins. And we're going to upgrade John Ross here to a 79 overall player now. We upgraded his slot. And look at his stats there, guys. 98 speed. I think we can get up to a 99 speed. That would be nice. But we get him up to an 80. As, again, we upgrade on slot because that's literally what he's doing this season for us. You know, he is a nice little deep threat. But I want him to be that guy, that safety valve, that drag, that slant, that in-route type of player. I think he's going to really, really benefit from having those upgrades. But we can see 95%, guys. JT Peppers, like, he knew that he had to step up. Our team's 0-2. We needed a big win. John Ross, 6 catches, 124, and he got 3 touchdowns. So he didn't get the 200 yards that was required. It was 200 yards or 2+ touchdowns, right? So he got the 2. JT Peppers had a lot to do with that. Throwing for 5 touchdowns, had 95% completion percentage. It's insane. It's insane, right? It was a needed victory. It was a needed performance. We needed to have that from our quarterback, from our offense especially. And now that we're taking on the lowly and the hapless Giants on the road, I think we can get it done. I think we can get back to 2-2 on year 4. And that's going to do it for today's episode, guys. Leave a like if you like this thing. I will see you in the next one as we take on these Giants. Hopefully get back to 2-2. Leave a like if you like this thing. I'll see you in the next one. As always, peace.